Every school leader operates under finite time and two competing pressures. On one side, there is the demand for quantifiable, standardized metrics. On the other, the slow, unquantifiable work of human and spiritual formation. That tension is intensifying because of a demographic reality known as the enrollment cliff. Birth rates have dropped, meaning fewer school-age children exist to fill classroom seats. At the same time, parents have become hyper-discerning. They are no longer enrolling their children by default. They are actively auditing their options. Facing empty desks, many faith-based schools panic. They try to compete directly with well-funded public and secular private schools by ramping up test prep, padding the extracurricular resume, and competing purely on academic prestige. By copying the secular model down the road, a faith-based school surrenders the very reason a family would choose to pay tuition there. It strips away its unique identity and makes itself obsolete in a crowded market. When spiritual formation fades from a school's culture, it is rarely because the leadership stopped caring or experienced a theological crisis. It happens because of how organizations are built to handle stress. Organizational theorists call this goal displacement. Under intense academic pressure, easily measurable proxies, like test scores and college acceptance rates, automatically consume the resources originally meant for hard-to-measure goals, like character and faith. The shift happens quietly. The mission statement stays on the lobby wall, but the daily allocation of minutes, attention, and teacher energy steadily redirects toward the metrics that are easiest to report in a board meeting. Institutional drift is an operational problem. It requires operational changes to the school's existing routines. To find what a school actually values, ignore the marketing brochure and open the filing cabinet. This master schedule chart shows the literal instructional minutes dedicated to unhurried formation versus academic prep. In a drifted school, you will find a massive sea of academic blocks, dwarfing a few isolated slivers of formation time. Next, look at your recognition systems. Tally the awards handed out at recent school assemblies and calculate the ratio. You will often see dozens of academic trophies weighing down the scale against a single nod to student character. Finally, read your most recent parent newsletter. Count the sentences dedicated to academic outcomes and compare them to the sentences about faith outcomes. Running this three-part audit takes one afternoon. It strips away the comforting assumptions and forces leadership to confront the exact, measurable size of their institutional drift. Changing course doesn't require a budget meeting or a new hire. It happens by realigning the routines the school already follows. First, adjust the calendar. Add a single 15-minute formation block to the weekly schedule. The requirement is that this block is permanently immune to academic scheduling pressures or last-minute test prep. Second, rebalance the recognition. Elevate formation milestones so they carry the same institutional prestige, preparation, and venue as the valedictorian awards. Third, reframe your communications. Look at this digital newsletter layout. By opening with a concrete story of a student's character and action, the school places its academic data within the context of its mission. Adjusting the calendar, the praise, and the message creates structural coherence. The school's daily operations finally tell the same story as its mission statement. When leaders propose moving time away from pure academics, boards and parents frequently push back. They worry that prioritizing character will damage the school's academic standing. The data on school choice shows a different reality. Parents demand strong academics, but their primary motivation for choosing a private, faith-based school is physical safety and authentic cultural formation. Schools that fiercely protect their formation culture do not pay an academic penalty. They produce students with a strong sense of purpose and identity, qualities that drive long-term persistence through difficult coursework. Academic rigor and faith formation are not opposing forces in a zero-sum game. Formation is the substrate that makes academic excellence sustainable. It comes down to market positioning. A school trying to be everything to everyone reads to parents like a general store. A school strictly aligned to one specific outcome becomes a specialty shop, attracting families who are looking for that distinct result. When a parent tours a fully aligned school, they see the same identity reflected in the calendar, the awards, and the hallway conversations. That coherence provides the evidence parents look for when justifying the cost of tuition. Fierce alignment to a formation mission is a strategic necessity. It creates a school that cannot be easily replicated or replaced.